Welcome back. Alongside Chris Velasquez, I'm Travis Vanoni. Bottom of the second, Cal Baptist, number 6 team in the country, trailing 2-0 to Point Loma. Do it for the Lancers. 6, 7, 8 hitters, Mark Sanchez, Andrew Montoya, and Jake Galloway. Sanchez, 5'10" junior from Corona, went to Santiago High School. 34th start of the season, 303 batting average. He has an 8-game hitting streak coming into this one and a 19-game reach-to-base streak. 31st start as the catcher. Mark Sanchez, redshirted last year, did not play the entire year due to injury, and he takes a strike from Shepard. It was a great pickup by CBU to get their catcher back this year, and he has performed well.
Oh, he has, definitely being one of the leaders of this team.
1-1.
His return, along with Andrew Montoya, as we mentioned, he had an injury last year early in the season, had a red shirt, was able to come back this year, and the Lancers have a pretty good infield.
1-2. Sanchez being patient at this at bat. Sanchez will be back next year. As I said, a junior. Montoya will not, but he did get that red shirt final senior year. Well, it's a 2-2 count to Sanchez, trying to start off the second well for the Lancers. In the air to right, hit well. Durr is back. It's off of the wall. Sanchez digging for third. He'll get there easily. Lead-off triple for Mark Sanchez.
He crushed that baseball off the wall. If this was Topman Stadium, that's a home run for sure. That ball, though, this part able to hold that ball in this stadium, but nonetheless, Sanchez getting a good shot there in the deep right field. Got the sweet part of the bat and able to just drive it and let the rest of the environment take over of that ball there off the top of the wall. It wasn't played very well there in right field there from Durr, and is able to give Sanchez an extra base all the way to third.
Sanchez first triple of the season, the 5th for Cal Baptist. Andrew Montoya, the batter. 5'9" senior from Colton, went to Colton High School, one of the 3 Lancers that has started every game. Takes a ball. 253 batting average, the everyday shortstop for the Lancers. Got hurt last year, and I believe it was the 6th game of the season at Colorado Mesa.
Like
it was very early on. He broke a bone.
Yep.
So he had the red shirt, but getting his senior year back this year, and the Lancers just have to cash in here. It's to short. Raymond to first. Sanchez has to stay at third. There's one away.
Sanchez not really knowing how far back Ramsey was there at that shortstop position. Didn't want to take a chance. It wasn't hit hard, but decided just to hold at third and try to let the other batters try to drive him in.
Here's Jake Galloway. He's a transfer, 5'9" senior from Rancho Cucamonga. Went to UCR for a year, then went to Chaffey College. 29th start of the season, 263 batting average. Every start he has had has been at second base this year. So see if Galloway can drive in Sanchez. Again to short. Ramey to first, but Sanchez will come in this time. RBI ground out for Galloway, and Lancers are in the ball game. It's 2-1.
And that time that ball hit up the middle there, and that time Sanchez had more confidence to go ahead and go home with that, letting again the batters trying to drive him in, able to do so, and Lancers on the board.
Galloway's 13th run batted in on the year is the number 9 hitter, Alec Morabito. First offering from Shepard. Bunt try. That's a strike. Morabito, 5'10" junior from Yucaipa, went to Yucaipa High School. 18th start of the season, 220 batting average. Every start he has had has been in center field. Lone inside, 1-1. Oh, what I was alluding to earlier, Chris, about the outfield was the fact that Morabito gets to start over Ryan Williams, who has had the hotter bat this year.
That's true.
But Morabito, the more veteran of the two, as that is out of play, 1-2 the count.
Did see Morabito in that Concordia series get a start. A.J. David did get the majority of the starts in right field in that series a couple weeks ago, so I think the Lancers may be more comfortable now with David in the outfield, in right field, and playing Morabito a little more at center field.
2-2. Morabito does tend to strike out a lot. In fact, he leads the team, tied for the team lead with Antonio Chavarria, 21 strikeouts. Looking to avoid that here. This is to right. Durr going back, and it is gone! A solo shot from Alec Morabito. Ball game tied at 2.
Who needs a 310 tall wall? Morabito used every part of that right field line to get that ball out of here. Morabito, again, he's got some pop. We've seen it before. We haven't really seen it this year, but Morabito, probably one of his better swings of the year there, able to drive that ball into right field for a solo shot.
Morabito's 4th career home run, first of the season. Back to the top of the order for Tyler Johnson. We saw Morabito just get scathing hot last year where he hit those 3 home runs in the middle part of the year. What a job there just to get it inside the foul pole. Johnson flied out to center field to lead it off offensively for Cal Baptist. So 2 in the first for Point Loma, now 2 in the second here from Cal Baptist as even things up. That'll get out of play. And the fans will scurry over there. It's a race. It's a race for that loose ball. There you see it.
Just really taking the atmosphere of these fans, just excited. And you really can't tell from some of these views, camera level, but the seats here have filled.
That's a base hit. Inning extended for Brian Room.
One of those things that the Lancers have mentioned before, when one batter gets going, the rest of the team feels like they need to follow up, and they're more, in a sense, encouraged to get motivated to follow up and do something well at the plate. And we've seen that here in this inning after that Sanchez triple. The Lancers have had some really good at-bats, and of course, so far topped off by that home run from Morabito.
Room singled his first time up, was stranded at second. So Johnson's now 1 for 2. All of a sudden, the Lancers have 5 hits to 2 for Point Loma. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. Lancers 2 hits in the first, 3 here in the second. Toss to first, diving back Johnson.
Well, I was mentioning again, the seats are filled behind the plate here. A lot of fans, a great turnout here for this one. As you mentioned, a great turnout for the APU game as well. You were there to watch a little bit of that game. But again, here, again, a really beautiful stadium. And the fans here excited are here filling out the seats here behind the plate.
The 1-0. One try. Picked up by Gordner, will throw to first just in time to retire Room. A great job by Gordner to end the Lancers' rally here in the second. RBI ground out from Galloway scores Sanchez, and a solo homer for Morabito on 3 hits overall, no errors, and 1 stranded. Chris Velasquez will take over for the next 4 innings here from Anaheim on CBULancers.com.